Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson. Today, I am talking about what hospital CEOs need to know about nurses. And so, as you pop in today, please feel free to say hi and let me know where you're watching from. This is really an important topic, and I think many times nurses can feel that we are not heard by hospital and CEOs and facility administrators. So this video is just really to express what I have been hearing and reading about in the realm of nursing over the last couple of years, to express to hospital CEOs and other facility administrators what you need to know about the population of nurses. Number one, we want you to know and understand that nurses are the heart of patient care. I mean, if nurses didn't exist tomorrow, there would really be no way for hospitals or other facilities to take care of the patients that they want and need to serve, right? So nurses are, as we are often referred to, the backbone of healthcare. And while we don't necessarily want recognition for that statement, we do want support. We do want support because we are seen as the heart of patient care. And if you look at the bulk of patient care that's being provided in any healthcare organization, it is provided by nurses. Number two, team collaboration is vital, and we consider you part of that team. So effective nursing really relies heavily on teamwork, and it also is heavily dependent on leadership. And as the CEO or administrator of the facility, you are the leader in charge, and we have to bank on you, trust you to create the right environment for us, where we can serve with excellence the way we would like to, where we feel safe and have a safe patient ratio to take care of. All of these things, and that systems and processes have been put in place to allow us to practice with excellence. So you are part of the team. We see you as part of the team, and we want to see you visibly and know you so that we can get to know you and learn to trust you, okay? We would love for you to know and understand, number three, the emotional and physical demands of nursing. Nurses many times are at the bedside when patients are dying. Those patients may be frail, elderly patients. They may be infants, children, or babies, right? So we want you to know and recognize that we have some heavy emotional demands on us, and as well as the physical demands of heavy lifting, moving patients, changing their positions, helping them to ambulate, all of these kinds of things. So we have not only heavy physical demands, but also heavy emotional demands on us in the course of our shift. And so we would like for you to just be aware of the stresses that we encounter, both physical and emotional, and the challenges that we face every day, to just continue to show up on the unit, even when things are less than optimal. For instance, now these days it is happening more and more often that nurses can even be assaulted during the course of their workday by family members of patients, possibly even by patients. So I think it's just important that you recognize that these things happen to us as nurses, and that we want to feel supported by you when and if these things do happen. It's important for you to show up for us. We want to feel that, again, that you're part of the team, that you're leading the team, and that you recognize what we're going through when we're going through it, okay? We also want you to know and understand that we believe professional development is key. We need opportunities to professionally develop and educate ourselves so that we can sharpen our saw and be better at what we do. Today, with higher nurse to patient ratios and higher patient acuity with shortened hospital stays, we are taking care of sicker patients for a much shorter period of time. And this requires that we learn how to better manage our time, how we can be most productive without missing essential details of the patients that we're caring for. So we need opportunities to learn from experts in these areas so that we can practice safely as you would like us to, and that we can also feel like we're taking care of our professional license. We've worked hard to get our license, and we want to be able to keep it. And nurses showing up in the workforce today want to do a good job. And we may need some additional education and training to be able to do that. Not may need, we are going to need extra education and training to be able to do that. So this is important for you to know about us. Also, number 5, we would like you to know that meaningful recognition does increase and improve morale. It promotes a more positive and supportive work environment. So again, we feel you are part of the team. You are the CEO of the hospital, the administrator of our facility. We feel you are the leader of the team, and you set the tone for our work environment. So just know that meaningful recognition is important to us. We don't want any blowing of smoke. We don't want any over the top, honey dripping type of recognition. But it is important for us to know that you know who we are, and that as we are being the backbone of patient care in your facility and the heart of healthcare in your facility, it's important for us to know that you see us when something good happens and not only when the bad happens. Okay, very, very important. Number 6, a safe work environment. Nurses want a safe work environment, and we expect you as the CEO to set the stage for that. Okay, we believe that falls into your area and scope as the CEO of the hospital or the administrator of the facility to create and promote a safe work environment for us. That means you are knowledgeable and aware of how many patients we're caring for every single day, per shift, how many nurses we have, how many we need to recruit, what's the culture on our unit, and so that you can help us keep patients safe. It's not just up to us. We work in your facility, and you set the stage for what's safe for us. So we want to feel that this is a cooperative exchange between nurses, individual nurses, and the CEO. Okay. Number 7, we value open communication channels. Nurses value open communication. And there's nothing more than we would like to see than you coming around and really seeing the kind of work we're doing on the units, the kind of patients that we're caring for, what our work looks like, how often do we get paged in the middle of a procedure, so that you can understand the kind of stress that we're going through, what systems are working on our unit, what systems are not working, and that we have that ability to openly communicate with you and talk about how we might improve things for the future, what needs fixing now, and having that support from you. Okay, so open communication is very, very important. We don't necessarily expect you to solve all of our problems, but we expect that you provide a safe and supportive work environment for us. Okay. Number 8, family and community support is important for us. As nurses, there are many of us who are in the sandwich generation, and we're caring for aging parents and also managing our jobs and our family. There are also many who are young parents, perhaps, and they're taking care of children, and they have all of these demands of raising children. So we want you to know that we are not only nurses of this facility, but we are also human beings. And as human beings, we have lives, and we make choices every day related to our work that may impact how much time we have available to care for our children or our aging parents, that may impact, just our emotional stress and our ability to achieve life balance. So, working every other holiday is very, very challenging for us. And as a CEO of a facility, you may not be experiencing that. But being on a rotating holiday schedule is also very stressful for many nurses. And working, 12-hour shifts that may turn into 14-hour shifts lead to us having lack of life balance. So it's important for you to know and understand who we are as people, as well as your nurses, so that you might be able to assist us in developing more flexible scheduling options and family-friendly policies that will allow us to lead lives that are better balanced and help us stay away from burnout. Number 9, we value ethical leadership. Nurses value ethical leadership, and we expect hospital leaders to uphold the highest ethical standards. We want transparency in decision-making and integrity from the top level so that we can have that trust with you, and feel positive about the leadership in our organization. So when you're able, round on our units, talk to us. Let us know who you are. If there are decisions that have been made that we may not agree with or may not see as positive for nursing, don't hesitate to come around and discuss that with us, because we will appreciate that more than you ever know. Number 10, last but not least, and again, this is not an all-inclusive list of things that hospital CEOs and other facility administrators need to know about nurses, but it's just a short top 10 here today. But psychological well-being is very important to us. And so we want you to know that addressing the psychological well-being of nurses is as important to us as taking care of our physical health. So having access to mental health resources and stress management programs and resilience training, these kinds of things is very, very important to us, because we don't only want to be well for you when we work in the facility, we want to be well for our families when we leave here. And that's vitally important. And all too often, our role as a nurse and our role as wife, mother, sister, daughter, friend in the community gets all blurred together because we can't hardly separate one from the other. So these are just a few things that we want hospital CEOs to know about nurses. So I hope, if you've attended to this, I hope, and you are a hospital CEO or other facility leader, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching and being open to this. And I want to invite you to join me. This is a nursing continuing education program coming up soon called Making Nurses Matter. And so I want to invite every nurse who has just watched and listened to this, as well as every hospital CEO and facility administrator, to join me for a 4 contact hour nursing CE course, a workshop called Making Nurses Matter. On day 1, we're going to be talking about why nurses quit, the truth about toxic nursing culture. On day 2, we're going to talk about the personality factor, creating positive change in nursing culture. Day 3, communicating with influence for nursing leaders. And on day 4, creating a better future for nursing, first steps to navigating positive change. This event, all 4 contact hours, is $17. Replays are going to be available. It's a virtual event. You don't have to go anywhere to attend, but you will learn something new. And I invite you to join the Nurses Feed Their Young movement, be a part of the solution. I hope you will attend this incredible workshop with me. I look forward to seeing you there. Click the link below this video so you can get started with your registration. Bye for now.